Hey, the coffee's percolating finally. Whoa! We're going a little too far here.
Now you just ruined their pan shot.
What did I do?
Percolator started overboiling.
I got it back going, so yep, there you go.
There you go, wipe your hands with it. It's on fire.
Just got a buck up, boys. That ready to party.
Want to give us a lowdown, Brock?
What do you think?
Tell us what's going on here.
I think it's just breakfast time. Waiting on the birds to leave.
I'm surprised they're standing inside the pit and just resting until they come over too.
Ask Banner what he wants to do.
You wanna go get some geese?
Yeah, not in his wildest dreams.
Okay, everybody. So it's the second day of goose season here in Western New York, and we're over here at the gravel pit where you've watched us kill a lot of birds in the past. We're just sitting here getting some breakfast, waiting for all the geese to leave. There's probably a couple hundred birds out there throughout the whole pond, and I don't really know where they're feeding or where they're going, but we gotta wait for them to leave before we go get set up. We're gonna get set up on a sandbar. We got some full bodies, some silhouettes, and we got a pretty good group of guys here, so if they work, we should be able to make a pile this morning. Now we're just waiting on some coffee. Okay, everybody, so it's been about 2 hours since we got here, and it's been pouring. I mean, pouring the whole time. So finally stopped raining. The radar looks pretty good. We're gonna get everything set up out here. We're gonna set these panel blinds out up right in the middle of the sandbar. So this will be a true test to see, you know, how they work right out in the open. We're gonna grass them up as good as we can, and we're gonna put the dive bombs all around us on this sandbar and just stack it up with decoys and hope that the birds are interested when they come back. There's actually still a bunch on the water down at the end, but I think everybody was ready to get out here and get set up. So we're gonna get set up and see how we can do.
This
is really hard to video out of.
He snuck in the wrong side. All right, you get your morning jitters out. All right, leave it.
Well, folks, the panel blind goose hunt was a bust. Hopefully, next video will be better. Okay, everybody, so it's later in the afternoon after our hunt, and I'm watching some of this footage, and I'd like to know what the reason was for the geese not committing to the spread and coming in. There's two factors involved with that. We had two different geese that were out in the middle of the pond out there, and you know, carrying on, and it's hard to compete with live birds, and the birds actually ended up landing with the live birds. But I wonder too, we were trying something new with those panel blinds. We literally set them up right on that sandbar, right out in the open, and I wonder if that had something to do with it, but I really don't know. There was a reason we did that. The birds were lighting in the water that were landing there, and if we were to set up back in that swamp grass or switchgrass, it would have been about a 45-50 yard shot to the edge of that sandbar where the water was, and that's kind of a far shot. So we wanted to be set up closer to that, so that's why we actually set up the panel blinds right in the middle of the sandbar, or right on the edge of the water. And it was a rough morning. We only had really one flock come in, and we ended up killing 3 geese, and I wasn't even ready for that when that happened. I didn't have any of the cameras ready either, so it is what it is. We had a pretty unsuccessful hunt, but that happens. We still had fun. We got a good breakfast out of the deal, and the birds just never came back. There's a lot of birds in there that morning that left, and they just never showed back up. And it was funny. We left about, I think it was 1 o'clock or so, and as soon as I got home, about 45 minutes later, I got a text message from my buddy that actually works at the gravel pit, you know, where we were hunting, and he sent me this picture and said, "You guys left too early." I don't know if you can see that, but that's the sandbar we were hunting on, just absolutely packed with geese. Literally, that's at 2:19 that picture was taken. We left a little after 1 o'clock, so 1 more hour, and the birds, I think, would have been coming back, or I know they would have been coming back. So it is what it is. We'll get another shot at them here before the end of September. So I appreciate everybody watching. I know it was a terrible video. I hope everybody else is having a good September so far and killing lots of birds. So take it easy.